We're moving directly into our next session with John from Rebuy. This technology that they're building, I have questions for you, John, at the end of the session, but it's really phenomenal and it's solving such a huge problem especially from I would even call it from a product discovery standpoint. Let's just think about how people are missing opportunities on your site to understand that multiple products work together. And then the tool builds that customer experience in a really intelligent way to bridge the gap. Now, we all know that as an upsell or cross-sell tool, but I think a lot more goes into it. And John's going to tell us, I'm really curious to hear about his ideas and conversation on how this works from a retention standpoint as well. John, welcome to the future of e-commerce.
Right on, Derek. Hey, happy to be here. Appreciate the introduction.
For sure. If you want to share your screen, I will bring it up here and then you can go straight into your presentation.
Cool. Sounds good. I'm going to share screen. And
I saw something flicker on my back end.
All right. I'm just checking here. I wonder if I do Chrome tab, if I can do all my tabs.
Yeah, you can do window. So go one more. The middle one is your window. Yeah, and then you can share all the tabs in the window. Yep, and here it is. We're in an infinite loop. Okay.
There we go.
And then do the presenter view. Don't hit present. Well, actually, present is fine. And then you can escape out and swap tabs. Should work perfectly. I'll let you take it away, John.
Cool. Appreciate it, Derek. Yeah, hey, I'm John. I'm one of the co-founders of Rebuy. I know we're talking about retention today. Retention is a huge part of our product. The way we think about our product is a personalization engine, though. We think about it as a supercharger for the online store. We make a basic website, and we take a basic website and we turn it into an intelligent one. So as a personalization engine, that means that we're big into upsells, cross-sells, recommended products. Our product integrates with the online store to change the user experience based on who the user is, what page they landed on, what products they're looking at, what products they have in their cart. These are all signals for our product to create an amazing user experience on the online store. And part of our secret sauce is we have a Rebuy-focused retention flow, both for one-time orders and subscriptions, which I'll talk about specifically during today's demo. So I'll give you a little bit of background on myself, talk about Rebuy, talk about one of our powerful features, which would be our reorder email flows, and then give you a couple of case studies and examples. So like I said, I'm one of the co-founders of Rebuy. Been doing this sort of thing for a number of years, seen the ups and downs of entrepreneurship, and have had fun the entire time. Former Guinness World Record holder. Actually set a Guinness World Record for the world's largest free-floating soap bubble. I'm a developer by trade, but I've also been a merchant before. So I started a toy company years ago. We set a Guinness World Record with our product, which ends up being kind of a fun fact. But let's talk about Rebuy here. So who is Rebuy? We were founded in 2017 on a very important idea. And that idea is, Rebuy was founded on the idea that your best customer is your existing customer. So a lot of times when you're running an online store, you're like, hey, how do I get new people? How do I get new people on your site? That's an important part of your business, but you can't forget about your existing customers. If you want to build an epic brand, you've got to have a lifetime relationship with your customers. They got to come back for more and more and more. That's kind of what we're all about. And then what you can do is you can leverage the collective knowledge of your existing customer base to provide an amazing experience for new customers. So there's a way to link this in with not only growth on top of your existing customers, but creating an amazing experience for new ones too. So we're a personalization engine, and we have a dramatic impact on AOV, conversion rates, and retention. So what we're known for, omni-channel personalization is a big one. We have a huge number of integrations, not just for the online store, but third-party integrations as well, upsells, cross-sells, beautiful execution, white glove support. Possibly the only thing at our company cooler than the product itself are the people behind it. Our team is awesome. We all love what we do. We work hard, we have fun. And I think you'll see that in our App Store reviews, so definitely check those out. Now let's talk about driving repeat sales. So again, there's a ton we do on the online store, which I'll talk about. But let's talk about what happens when you get an order. So you get a conversion, you've got your customer. The one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that customer buys again. So you've got to automate your order follow-ups. This is one of our killer features. If you want to integrate this with a big ESP like Klaviyo, Rebuy integrates with Klaviyo. But Rebuy's got some special sauce, if you will, in terms of our email builder, AI around when to follow up with the user, and the ability to toggle certain products on or off so you can create an amazing order follow-up. We have an intelligent recommendation engine. We do dynamic upsells and cross-sells. And we have really powerful marketing links that when clicked and loaded into Instagram ads, Klaviyo emails, when the user clicks on them, you can unlock unique experiences for them on the online store, automatically adding items to the cart, triggering specific messaging, that sort of thing. These things increase conversion, reduce friction. So under the hood, we send order follow-up emails to previous customers with pre-populated checkout links. A big thing that you'll notice with our product, and I'll go into some live demos in these other tabs in just a second, is you want to reduce friction. When you know your customer, you can pre-populate their information in the checkout. If you don't do that, it's a drag and it increases friction. So we're able to leverage a lot of the information that you already have about your customers to create a more personalized experience, whether when they revisit the site or click the Rebuy email. I'll get into the AI here, and really what's cool and what I was trying to hit on earlier is one of our hero features would be our automated order follow-ups. But another cool thing about your existing customer base is when they use your online store, they're teaching the Rebuy system about what products they're interested in, what products are purchased together, that sort of thing, so that when a brand new person lands on your website, your existing customers have trained the website so that based on what they're looking at, we can respond accordingly. So what is reorder flow? It's an automation around following up with your customers. If you just get an order from them and they never hear from you again, it's possible they'll come back, but a lot of times you don't get what you don't ask for. So it's important to follow up, say 30 days later, automate this flow so that you can be sleeping at night and Rebuy is automatically following up with your customers to help incentivize repeat business. There is a cool feature too that's integrated with our product where you can set a discount code in that order follow-up to help incentivize it. So you can simply say, hey, do you want to rebuy this product? You can integrate product recommendations in there, or you can flip a switch in our app and then also put a personalized discount code in there for that particular user, say 20% off if they want to buy again. Why are these things important? Again, you don't get what you don't ask for. You get to retain more customers. Your existing customers, unless they had a bad experience with your product, which is not the norm, they know who you are. They like your product. They've been to your site before. So make sure you're not forgetting about these people. They are your prime target market. So you don't want to drop the ball and not do automated order follow-ups to help drive additional sales. Customers who engage with replenishment emails, have one of the highest conversion rates of any email type out there. So Rebuy is not an ESP, but we do have a strong feature in the order follow-up space, and it's transactional in nature. So again, our product integrates with Klaviyo and other major ESPs out there, and we focus on the transactional order follow-up with pre-filled checkouts and smart product recommendations. 3 ways to use them. You can do it your personalized email follow-up, replenishment, timely and relevant, top of mind, boost lifetime value, increase loyalty. Here's an example of how Primal Kitchen uses it. Rebuy makes it really, really easy to generate this mobile-friendly email. When somebody clicks the CTA right here, it sends them to a pre-filled Shopify checkout with this discount code applied and their previous items already populated in that checkout, reducing conversion. It's basically a 2-click reorder. People love this product. One of the things that we heard from our merchants, we started onboarding a lot of subscription merchants, Pura Vida, for example, and they said, instead of just following up with our one-time orders, seeing if they want to rebuy, what can we do for our subscriptions? So we built a feature and we listened for churned subscriptions, churned recharge subscriptions, and we automate the reactivate. So we ask people if they want to rebuy their subscription, and we developed a true one-click product. So if you cancel your subscription to the bracelet box with Pura Vida, Rebuy can listen for that, automate the follow-up. When you click this reactivate my subscription and save 30% in this case, that one click automatically reactivates your subscription. You land on a beautiful branded landing page where you can confirm that, and you're back into your subscription. So we have a Rebuy flow, transactional flow for one-time orders, and we have it for subscription orders as well. Retention is a huge, huge deal. If you're getting a single customer and they buy from you one time, your business simply isn't going to thrive. Eventually, you're going to exhaust your customer base, and it's not going to work out. You have to have customers that return time and time again, that brand loyalty. It's super, super important to automate this transactional element of your business using a best-of-breed tool like Rebuy. Again, we were able to pre-fill the checkout to reduce that friction and create a great customer experience. Okay, so now we're kind of getting into the supercharger element of our product. There's a lot of stuff that you can do all over the place. I'm going to give you guys some live examples. Let me drop some stats right here. Primal Kitchen, they have an amazing customer base. They like amazing in the sense that they love the product. So they love the Rebuy email. Conversion rate when these get sent, 27% conversion rate on Rebuy emails for Primal Kitchen. Primal Blueprint, very similar sort of audience. They love the product. It's a very replenishable product, 30% conversion rate when you send the Rebuy email and incentivize them to make that next purchase. Amazing match for companies that are big on replenishment and have a product that customers love. Okay, this is the end of my slides. I'm not done yet, but just know that if you reach out to our team, if you go to rebuyengine.com or you find us on the App Store, there's an in-app chat bubble, or you can click our support email. Let us know that you heard about us from eCommerce Tech, and we'll give you a free 60-day trial. We have a money-back guarantee, positive ROI promise. Our entire business is built on delivering results, and you will see that when you use our product. So I want to jump into some other elements. So I'm going to go over some live examples. So that was my slide deck. But let's talk about, and we talked about the retention aspect, the 2 transactional emails, rebuy your order, rebuy your subscription. You want to automate those, put it on Rails, forget about it, let the system work for you, increase lifetime value. It's beautiful. Now, imagine all the apps out there, Klaviyo, for example, Attentive, Instagram ads. Where are all these powerful products driving the user? They're all driving the user to the same place. They're driving them to your online store. So this is where you want to capture the intelligence from all your existing customers to create a more relevant, awesome experience for the next guy that lands on the website. So I'm on rebuyengine.com/examples. I'm going to go over this list really quickly with you to talk about what we can do on the online store to increase conversions. Once you get that conversion, you can get them to Rebuy. So we have an integration. We're the only app in the ecosystem that has an integration for recharges checkout. You can sell one-time add-ons or subscription add-ons using Rebuy directly in the recharge subscription checkout. This section right here, this is our recommendation engine doing personalized upsells and cross-sells based on what you have in your cart right here. Super powerful. We are one of the only apps in the ecosystem that has an integration to take our machine learning and AI directly to the Shopify Plus checkout. So based on what you have in your checkout here, Rebuy can be aware of that and then automatically make smart product recommendations for you to increase that average order value and conversion rate. People love product recommendations. I can give you a live example of this one. So I'm going to click this link. This uses a special link, apps Rebuy cart. It is able to automatically build the shopping cart for you. That's a feature you get with our product. So with one click, I've hit a pre-filled Shopify Plus checkout here. Right now, I have the street level flavor in here. It's a $16 product. This is our product right here. This is Rebuy's AI being aware of what's in my cart right here and making smart product recommendations based on it. So directly in checkout here, I can click options, multivariant product, pick a 1 kilogram bag of espresso ground, sermon here, click add, and just like that, Rebuy is able to modify this checkout and turn a $16 cart into a $63 cart with 2 clicks. This is all based on our AI right here. So now when somebody has a street level and a sermon flavor coffee in their cart, our AI knows that the highest likelihood to convert, 0 merchant configuration, is the Buena Vista Dark Roast and the 1950. And that's why these are showing right here. Individual brands are doing in excess of $1 million a year in extra sales just due to our checkout integration alone, leveraging our AI. If I go back to the examples page, if you have a cart flyout, the cart is one of the best places to do upsells and cross-sells. Why? Because the users told you a lot about themselves. They've told you what they care about, what they like. So in this case, Elevated Faith uses our product. This was their theme's cart flyout. It was very easy to drop a Rebuy recommendation widget directly into the cart flyout. Somebody adds the golden rule bracelet to their cart, our AI or the merchant configured rules, which I'll show you in a second, can determine what shows up here. So we know that when somebody's about to buy this golden rule, it's a great recommendation to also surface the Jericho and the Oasis. Again, this can be merchant defined rule set or AI or a mix of the two. Super, super powerful because you know so much about the users, so you can personalize these recommendations for them. One of the examples I like to share is if you think about going into a restaurant, if somebody just handed you a menu and said, good luck, it's not a great experience. If they really care about their food, their menu, they care about it just like merchants care about their online store and their website, you should be like an on-site concierge. That's what Rebuy is. It's like a server. So it's like, as soon as we learn about what the person likes, we can do upsells and cross-sells. This is an example. So Umzu uses our product. We integrate on full page carts. You can use different algorithms and different language in the widgets to say things like you may also like versus recommended. Customers who bought this item also bought. A lot of different options in terms of language and algorithm to determine how you want to supercharge that page. We do free gift with purchase. So Rebuy can actually listen to conditions, for example, cart subtotal, and then automatically add and remove items according to an attached rule set. Super powerful, something you simply cannot do with basic Shopify. Upsells. A lot of what we've been talking about so far have been recommended products and cross-sell products. Those are amazing. Something you don't want to forget about is a true upsell. When somebody clicks add to cart, that's your moment to upsell them. If they added a single gold chain, why not offer them a silver and a gold chain as a bundle? That's what Roma Designer is doing here. And this has had a huge impact on their profit and their average order value. So this is like somebody buys a domestic beer. Why not upsell them to the local beer? It tastes better. There's a higher margin profile on it. It's a higher price point. Again, it tastes better. So as long as the customer's interested and they say, yeah, I appreciate that upsell, boom, you got a higher ticket price and everybody's happy. It's a good thing to do. So don't forget to upsell. And one of the best places is when somebody clicks add to cart. You can do cart page cross-sells as a different layout type. So with 0 interactions with the developers, in a completely no-code fashion, if you will, you can like pick your layout type. Do you want it to be embedded? Do you want it to be a pop-up? We've democratized so many of these things that used to take a developer to develop. Now you simply have to install Rebuy, click a few buttons, and you can provide this sort of UX that has a huge impact on a lot of your store's stats. Complete the look is another one that's popular and often completed using our product right here. Thank you page upsells. This is an amazing opportunity. Don't forget about that one. And then here's AI-based product recommendations on a headless site. I think this one's really cool to show because it shows the omni-channel nature of our product. So I'm going to go ahead and click into something navy. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click this product. So we've got a particular blazer here. As I scroll down here, this is not a Shopify theme. A lot of what we've looked at are theme-based online stores. Those are awesome online stores. Our product works perfect with them. If you're going next level and you're building a headless site and you're skipping the theme system but building on Shopify, we're a developer-founded company. Everything that we do is built on our own API. Developers can take headless sites like this, and this section right here, something else you love, is automatically powered by Rebuy AI. So when somebody's looking at this blazer and they scroll down here, these are not random products that are selected. These are not products that are coming from one particular collection. These are AI-based product recommendations being served by our API into a headless build. Super, super powerful. And one of the big ways we deliver on omni-channel personalization. Now, Another major thing is when we dropped our recommendation widgets into existing carts and cart flyouts, people would always ask, can you do this? Can you do this? We decided to actually say yes to those questions rather than no. And we created what we call Rebuy Smart Cart. It is insane. It is exactly what it says right here. Transform your online store shopping experience with Rebuy's intelligent shopping cart replacement. So I'll just go quick here because I know we're short on time. You can do intelligent upselling in the cart. You can fully customize it to match your brand. Rebuy Smart Cart is a platform that you can build on. It's a beautiful out of the box. If you're an agency or developer, you can take it next level from there. You can do intelligent cross-selling cart. You can, with a click of a button, get a free shipping bar and set rules around it, which is super powerful for incentivizing and increasing conversions and getting that AOV up to unlock that free shipping. You get that with Rebuy Smart Cart. Switch to subscription. This one's monster. If you click a one-time and you're a subscription brand that runs on recharge, Rebuy Smart Cart can automatically upsell the user on a line item basis to the subscription variant to save. You can display reviews. We integrate with all the leading review apps, so Kendo, Yotpo, JudgeMe, Stamp.io. You can do rule-based cart messaging. This is really, really cool. Hey, hit $50 and unlock a free gift, for example. It's really powerful messaging. And you can advertise installment payments. You can offer free gift cards via Rebuy Smart Cart. You get a multivariate selector for your product recommendations if you choose to turn those on. And this is all delivered without a developer through our no-code interface. I just want to give you a little insight into the admin tool quick before we wrap up. And data sources. Online store allows you to supercharge all sorts of different pages: homepage, product page, cart page, thank you page. Your online store is a funnel, and each spot in the funnel, the user has told you more about themselves and what they care about, and you can respond to that. So that's all under online store. Data sources. I wanted to get a chance to show you guys this. This is a very, very powerful rule set engine that is unique in the world of Shopify. Nobody else has a rules engine that gets exposed as JSON API endpoints like this. So I'm not going to build out a complete rule set, but what I'm going to show is how it works. So you can say, if anything, return Rebuy AI. You can also say, if anything, set my widget title to welcome to the website or new for this month. You can also jump in here and you can do products. You can say, okay, I want to do a product-based rule, contains any, and then I can say something like hoodie, for example. So this basically can be verbalized as, if the user's cart contains the Flex Fleece Zip hoodie, then we want to make sure that we recommend a specific product. Which product do we want to recommend? We want to recommend the beanie. Why? Because the beanie looks sharp with the Flex Fleece Zip hoodie. So you can hit save on this. You can attach this to a cart-based recommendation widget. And that way, if the user has the Flex Fleece Zip hoodie, then we're going to recommend the classic beanie. You can filter inputs from outputs too. So if they have the beanie in there already, it won't show. Super, super powerful. We're just starting to scratch the surface. You can do cart subtotal rules. So you can say, if the cart subtotal is greater than, less than. You can say, if we know who the customer is. You can say, if the customer is located in the United States, if they're located in California or Utah or Minnesota. It goes on and on. This is an amazingly powerful resource in our product that connects to these online store widgets, many of which we just viewed. And just to give you an idea on this one, for example, this is a rule set that says, if anything, return Rebuy AI. Set title to something else you'll love. Really, really cool. And then lastly, this is my last tab here. For the marketers out there, if you're going to use Klaviyo to blast an email out to your subscribers, or maybe your existing customers, what have you, you can do URL-based rules in here. So I could say, okay, if URL contains, and then I could say BOGO equals true. So I could say, if URL contains BOGO equals true, then return specific products. And I can pick 3 free gift products, for example. That's how our place is using this. So because I have this URL, the Rebuy rule matches, and the widget title gets set to get your free mugs. And then these are 3 specific products that are offered only if you get to the website through their blast email, which has this parameter in there. Crazy powerful. That's how you can create personalized journeys for people based on where they came from, for example. So yeah, with that said, you can think about Rebuy as, a supercharger for your online store, and it has a dramatic impact on your sales and conversions.
There some of those things that you just showed me, I get really, really excited about for sure. And I love even just the simplest concept that I think most people are missing, which is product detail page. When you hit add to cart, there should be some sort of pop-up there. In the cart itself, whether it's a slide out or a dedicated page, there should be some form of an upsell there. And then if you're on Plus or on another platform that allows this, then in that checkout process, there should be an upsell there. And then we've also got post-purchase in the rebuy and the actual retention components that you showed us. It's not optional. Every business needs to have these things in those places. And especially with large SKU count stores, you can't decide what thing to put there manually, right? Now, if you've got 3 SKUs, sure, maybe, or you have one flow, like you have one product flow for 4 products, you can do it all manually and you don't need the artificial intelligence power and all that stuff. But where you showed us that you can put the branding in, segment and personalize, like based on certain parameters and existing behavior on the site. I mean, it's quite something. Nathan says, can you show the dashboard again? You're going to have to go straight back to John and ask for a demo or take a look at the show notes, Nathan. We've got to move into the next session. Ashley, I know you're backstage. If you can prepare with Mike, thank you so much. John, seriously amazing product. Tell me what's in the future for Rebuy. Where are you going from here?
We've seen tremendous growth since 2017, and we are in the process of migrating to Google Cloud Platform and unlocking big data tool sets like Bigtable, for example. And that's going to allow us to unlock machine learning to a degree that hasn't been possible to us because our data sets are so large at this point. And so we're going to do native A/B testing, so you can have widget A versus widget B and have them run for a week side by side and have the data determine which one wins and have your website learn and change over time with conversion and AOV being the goal.
So you've already got insane conversion rates and AOV increases from this. You're going to push that to the max limit is what you're saying.
Totally. We're going to take our data oriented approach and then have that data feed back into the system so that we're running tests and then changing the website according to the results and tuning it so your website learns over time.
I love it. It's just going to get more and more powerful. And to anybody that's created their own manual upsell or bundle process, or something like that, it's like, it can be overwhelming and you think you've done something good. And then you're like, well, that got 6 upsells in a month. So is it really performing that well? Should I just try another thing? These are the worries and the headaches that distract you from your core business. So to have a technology that you just plug in, maybe do a little bit of CSS or branding work on it, and then you just say, you figure it out. That takes a big lift off of the e-commerce team's shoulders in order for them to focus on the other things like sourcing products and all of that. So I love it.
Totally right on, Derek.
Awesome. Thank you so much, John. We're going to move right into our next session. And we'll see you later. And we've got the link here if you haven't already checked out Rebuy at ecomtech.link/Rebuy. And thanks, for all the questions and chatting with us.